Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we have some fights on my wrecks. This is in Salt Flats. There was a Stego, a Spino, a Anki, chasing a Titan and a Das, and I decided to get some action first off the rip, which was pretty fun and worth it. This is, I guess, a mix of like Salt Flats in Gondola, and then I've been playing a lot of Reparia, so about 15 minutes through or something is when I'll put all the Reparia gameplay in. But I end up killing the Anki, or I don't kill the Anki, I kill the Spino though, and the Stego. And then my internet crashes shortly afterwards, and they had a couple packies, and they ended up picking me off, unfortunately. So I hope you all enjoy. Please like, subscribe to the video. It helps me out a ton. It takes me quite a bit of time to go through and edit these videos, but it's going to be a really good video. Hope you all enjoy it. If you got anything to say, put it in the comments. Thank you.
So I got away from the Anki there and was getting Ravenous. I always run Ravenous on my Rex, and then as you see, the Anki comes, or not the Anki, the Patchy that was chasing the Titan stuff came over to mess with me, and luckily I got my Ravenous off, which I prefer on my Rex personally. It's really good for fighting groups. If you do get low, you can eat, heal up really quick, and then go at them again. But I get some good damage on the Patchy, chisel him down. And then my buddy helped me get that hats off me, but he was super low too. The Ankies just have insane bone break. It's broken. They used to be way more broken before they got the TLC. Though they used to be crazy broken. They could tank like, I think it was like 4-ish apexes, but yeah, there goes my internet. Unfortunately, it crashes. And then this is where I end up in Green Hills with my buddy on his Rex hunting 2 ducks. But I hope you all enjoy the video. Please leave a like, subscribe. It'd mean a lot to me. It takes quite a bit of effort editing and posting these videos. So if you can give me like some of your spare time, I'd appreciate it for sure. But essentially, we stock these ducks. Somehow we get them. I don't really know how, because ducks have more stamina than Rexes, I'm pretty sure. But we eventually stock in these guys, and these guys eventually see us, and they try to run back down to the water, and we end up fighting them and kill both of them. But this is another really good fight. That's why I like Rex. Just the bone break, and once they got that bone break and you got your call on them, they're essentially done for. You just gotta... The duck's kind of OP right now too, with the claws, the slash barrager, claw barrager is broken on it, and the bleed is crazy. But yeah, this is another good clip. I hope you'll enjoy. So I almost die right there. Luckily, I was able to flick that duck right back at my buddy, and he was able to finish him. But we really didn't have any stamina to get the bone break. I got a fracture on the one duck, but I didn't really have any time to get a bone break on the ducks and the stamina to do that since they ran. But here's another clip of me over in Big Quill, just on my Rex. Ran into an Anki and decided to take him out, because I know a Rex versus an Anki, if you do your call beforehand, will take an Anki out pretty easy, which is kind of nice. Before, you'd have to have like 4 apexes to take like 1 Anki out. It was actually crazy broken, but he dies pretty quickly here. So that Anki goes down pretty quick. He didn't hunk or anything. He just bone broke me. So he died really quickly. I don't know what he was doing. And then another clip of me and my buddy over in Big Quill. I miserably failed at clamping this packy here. There was two packies. There was an Anki that we ended up killing. I totally missed the grab on the patchy there. They can be hard to grab sometimes, especially the packies. They're pretty squirmy. But yeah, we kill the Anki over here. There wasn't much else. And I think we killed like a lat that was messing around with us. But yeah, these packies are just being annoying. We were just fighting them. But and then they had a ramp. Ramps are always annoying. But another good clip.
That Anki died pretty quick though. Made pretty quick work of him. Ankis now compared to what they were is nothing. Before they could tank like it was like 3 to 4 apexes they could take, and then this lat comes in and just kill the lat real quick. And then this is a clip of me and then one of my friends up in Burned Forest, and I accidentally hit her with a bone break on her rampy and kill her. I was trying to go for this Thal, which was being a pain in the ass, but I ended up hitting her and killing her on accident, which was unfortunate, but we both got pretty good laughs out of it, because it was just didn't expect it. Like the chance of hitting her and hitting the Thal was like, it was so close, it was crazy. Thought I was gonna hit the Thal, but she got in front of it. Just bam, she just got cooked right there. I was so close to the Thal too. Should probably try to grab the Thal, but yeah, these birds, the birds right now are broken, especially the Thal. You get a couple of them on you, it's crazy. Next clip though is in Riparia. I've been playing a lot of Cedar Force. I'm really starting to like it. Me and my buddy stocked a couple ducks in Cedars and end up killing 3 of them. It was essentially a 3v2. The pick nose were just random, but it was a pretty good fight. Ducks can't compare it to like Rexes right now, but yeah, watch how quick I take them out here. So we kill those ducks pretty easily. They mess with ducks here lately when they updated it more with the Riptide. They put a hell of a long cooldown on it, so it really doesn't have a chance against Rexes right now. With that, I think it's like a 10-second cooldown. But and then this is another clip. I've been fighting so many people in Cedars, like just mega packs and duos and stuff, but Spino wanted us. We gave him the smoke, and then he runs. He runs because he's scared. He knows he messed up. We baited him away from water, but he dies really quickly. The Metro wasn't too happy about it. And I just get my Ravenous. I'm chilling. But yeah, that Spino wanted us so bad, and then ended up getting too far from the water in Cedrus and ended up dying, so didn't go in his favor. And then this is a clip of us in Salt Flats. We're coming back to kill a TT and a Rex, and out of nowhere there was 3 Rexes that rolled in. Well, I guess it was these 2. It was adult and then a sub-adult. And we decided to go for these guys before they went for us. And then the 3rd Rex comes in. But this was also a really good fight. Elram. Unfortunately, Iggy had to come in and spoil the fun. But we did get all the Rexes, which was still fun. And then this is a clip of me and Walmy. Just playing some. I think my buddy was somewhere, and I was on my Rex. And I was a solo, and I went for the Spino and 1v1 it. This was also a really good fight, but he died pretty quickly, and then this Alpha Critter helped me out kill him. That Spino dies though, and then I book it out of there because of that Alpha Critter. And then the next clip is just me in Walmy Forest hunting a couple conchs and a Sarah. I died by these guys once, my buddy died by them once, but we ended up fighting their group a couple times, once in Big Tree, and then we fought them again in Cedrus. And they brought some different stuff and killed us. They probably got Picno and some other stuff. My buddy fought at bars and then ended up getting low, and then they came in and finished him. And then I died from their Picno because he chucked me off a cliff. I was like, really? But I was solo. Everyone was off. I was like, I kind of like low-key with my... I guess I wanted to get my get back. On these guys, because they're like talking like hard smack and stuff, and go about. I was like, okay, buddy. And I was just 1 Rex, but I was trying to bait them away from the water because they were just like hugging the water and questing stuff because they're conkas. But I see my opportunity come up here pretty quick when the Sarah full rest. So I was like, I had ambush on. I was looking at him like, oh, I should just be able to run across that water and get that Sarah. And I see him cross, and I'm like, okay. And he rests, and I'm like, oh, I'm going for it. And they didn't even notice I was there, because Rex is like actually so quiet. I love it. But I go for this, and then it ends up me fighting them for a little bit and killing all of them. so I end up killing all of them. But they're talking like hard smack, and that's starting to be my like main motto right now. Numbers does not equal skill. I think I've been like running party the last few days, and it's actually ridiculous. Like the amount of numbers that is in Reparia, like in Cedars Forest, is actually like top tier, like brain rot. I don't know if you guys agree with me. I'm sure some of y'all do, because like I don't know, I don't get it. I think I've been fighting groups that have like 15 dinos, 15 to like 20, from I guess like 10 to 15 to like 20 dinos sometimes. And I'll be on my Rex with like maybe like two or three friends who are on Rexes too, and I end up fighting those groups for like a hot minute and killing like all of them. And then they'll just bring some other stuff back, just another wave. It's kind of, I was talking to Boogeyman today, and then we were talking about, I was telling him how it's like zombies on Call of Duty, where they just come back with waves of zombies, except it's people. But it's crazy. I'm enjoying it though. The Rex is really fun. But killed all those guys, and then they weren't too happy about it. But next clip though is, I was just on my Allo, I was just questing a little bit, was logging off of it, hopping on my Rex to go grow that back up. That's what I was doing. That's what I do when I like have some free time when I'm not like fighting and stuff. I'll just grow everything up. That's sub if I died on it. And then everything of course got moved around because of the home cave changes and Reparia being Reparia. I log on and I hear something. I'm like, what the heck is that? And I had debuff, and then I see it eventually. It was a Berta. And I'm like, okay, I gotta get this Berta somehow. So I end up like putting myself perfectly like in line with this tree to get this Berta. And he runs right in front of me. Eventually I kill this guy again in Walmy, the same Berta, after I killed that spoon. I was lagging, and that Berta showed up again. I killed it again. But end up killing this Berta somehow. I don't even know how. I killed that Berta though, somehow, with that debuff. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe, like. I will see y'all next time. Rammy out.